The Spirit of Polish Youth, a podcast about faith from young people for young people.
Duch Polskiej Młodzieży.
The Spirit of Polish Youth, a podcast about faith from young people for young people. Today's episode is quite unusual because I'm recording it while traveling to Tallinn, the capital city of Estonia. It's here that the European Youth Meeting, organized by the Taizé community from France, is taking place. Today I'm joined by Father Marek Piedziewicz, who is the organizer of a group traveling from the Diocese of Elbląg.
Szczęść Boże.
God bless you.
Szczęść Boże,
God bless you, greetings.
Ksiądz Marek
Initially, Father Marek will tell us about this event, and later we'll ask the participants how they're experiencing it, how they feel, and whether they have had any particular experiences related to Taizé. Father, what would you like to say about the trip to Taizé?
Spotkanie Taizé.
The Taizé meeting consists of two main elements. First, it's a pilgrimage of trust on earth, as it's often called. We gather people, we know the city we're traveling to, but we don't know exactly what awaits us there. It may turn out that we're accommodated in a collective lodging or with a family. That family might be poorer than us, which can be humbling for many people. They see their own economic status and then encounter someone less well off who still shares everything they have, from their home to the contents of the refrigerator. These are the kinds of surprises we experience. That's why we talk about trust, trusting God, trusting people. In my experience, no one ever feels disappointed. I've been coming here for years and have never met anyone who regretted it. This trust is something that grows. The second aspect is the prayer for peace. Our bond with Christ should not cause divisions among us. Even though no one's forced into conversion here, people from various Christian communities are present. It's the young people who, in the future, we have much to say about shaping peace. We ask God for peace to reign on earth. Here, we see people from all over the world, sometimes from countries where peace is lacking. These are the two fundamental elements of Taizé. In addition, the event connects people through a daily rhythm, morning prayers, small group meetings, and discussions on important topics. For many, this is something new, as they don't usually talk about serious matters with others. Here, you can share your thoughts, and if someone doesn't want to, they can simply listen, which can also be inspiring. There are also workshops, lectures, and other activities aimed at young people. There's an opportunity to explore the cities hosting Taizé, which always offer attractions, historical, architectural, or natural.
I takie historyczne, i takie architektoniczne, i takie związane z przyrodą i tak dalej, więc można pozwiedzać. Potem znowu jest kolejny czas na modlitwę, na spróbowanie.
Later there's time for prayer, experiencing local cuisine, and evening prayers held with all participants, where everyone prays together, asking God for peace.
Właśnie prosząc Pana Boga o pokój. To jest taki rytm właśnie każdego dnia Taizé. Z tą właśnie różnicą, że Sylwester jest też
New Year's Eve is unique because of the Festival of Nations, followed by communal celebrations with meals prepared by the hosts. January the 1st is a day spent with host families. If you're not staying in collective lodging, you can share a meal, attend a service, and talk with them. For those in collective lodging, this is done with the group you're staying with, at a school or another facility. This is the rhythm of Taizé. During this time, so much happens. Many conversations, games, integration, and getting to know yourself and others while building strong bonds. Sometimes Taizé even leads to people meeting their future spouse, and even if not, they form friendships that last. It's also wonderful to hear someone say, "Where did we meet? We met at Taizé." From my perspective, organizing this trip and inviting people to come to Estonia was a significant task. For our Diocese of Elbląg, this trip is groundbreaking, as it's the first time in 5 years we've managed to organize it. We're practically traveling as our own group, maybe not a full busload, but we finally managed to go. In previous years, there was a lack of interest, so we usually joined other groups. You could say the first challenge is to organize the trip and encourage people who need to dedicate a few days to travel to an unfamiliar place, often staying with strangers, to pray there. For a few years now, the minimum age has been 18. For a region like ours, without major university centers, this is a big problem. We can mostly offer it to high school seniors, who often have prom parties in January. It's both an expense and a logistical challenge. Or to students who no longer live here but are still connected to us, because they come with our parishes, towns or ministries. But we managed. Encouraging and promoting the idea that going to Taizé is a fantastic experience through the atmosphere and the people you meet was the most important task I had to undertake. Many people helped, and somehow we succeeded. Now I'll ask the priest a few questions that I'll also pose to the other participants. Father Marek, what do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia? I really enjoy the atmosphere. Tallinn is a very pleasant city. I initially imagined it as a post-communist city full of concrete blocks. Indeed, there are such buildings, just like in Poland, but the city is also very well maintained, clean, full of greenery, and has excellent architecture. The old town is beautifully restored, full of attractions and impressive in size. The atmosphere of the place and the friendliness of the residents leave a great impression.
No i miasto ludzi, którzy bardzo przeżywają to właśnie od tej strony Taizé, że tu jest to spotkanie, że tu przyjechaliśmy.
Which moments of shared prayer were the most significant for you? For me, something unique and new was the adoration of the cross. We were part of the youth volunteer team, the so-called church team. Our task was to move the cross to the appropriate place and coordinate the flow of people coming for private prayers by the cross.
No i też pilnować, żeby jakiegoś rozgardiaszu nie było. No i to było dla mnie
This was a new experience for me. I had never been involved as a volunteer at Taizé before. My fatigue and back pain from sitting for long hours, I see it as a small offering at the foot of Christ's cross. It was both unique and new for me.
To jest taka moja ofiara właśnie z krzyżem Pana Jezusa i to dla mnie było takie wyjątkowe i nowe.
What does meeting young people from other cultures and denominations mean to you? It's a very positive experience that breaks down barriers, especially the preconceived notions we might have about ourselves, both positive and negative, and the stereotypes we may follow. We meet normal people, just like us, studying, facing challenges, dreaming. We sleep in the same room with them, since most of us are accommodated in schools in Tallinn. Usually, however, participants stay with host families. In Estonia, it so happened that most participants were housed in schools or other buildings. This is how barriers and stereotypes are broken. And we realized that if we judged solely by appearances, we wouldn't guess which faith someone belongs to. We are practically the same. What touched you the most during this meeting? I think the simplicity of Taizé always moves me. This event doesn't rely on fireworks, like those we'll see outside soon, as it's New Year's Eve, but rather on simplicity. The simplicity of sleeping on the floor, eating rice with vegetables every day, sitting again on the floor to pray. We sing beautiful songs with stunning melodies and harmonies, yet they contain only a few words from the Gospel, repeated in a way that touches the heart. This simplicity is definitely something important for me here. What will you take with you from this meeting, not just materially, but spiritually or emotionally? It's hard to take anything material away. Emotionally, I'll take the joy of having managed to come here with our team, and the experience of seeing how moved the Estonians are to host this event.
Młodzież estońska podczas modlitw tam
Even
miała
when the
historię
Estonian
słowa,
youth
które
spoke
było
during
to
prayers,
znaczy, że
it
to
was evident how much it meant to them.
to spotkanie
That this
odbywa
meeting was
w
taking place in their small country,
państewku,
in a tiny state, in a city smaller in population than many Polish cities. It's profoundly moving. When there are so few Christians here, with only about 6,700 Catholics, it's a stark contrast to Poland. I'm touched by how deeply people here experience it. I think this is something I'll carry in my heart.
So firstly, what's your name?
My name's Romy.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Okay, Romy. What do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
I can only speak for the time that I've spent here now, so it's just a few days, a week, if you count the days I was organizing a bit and preparing. And I would say the people that welcomed us and how much preparation there was already in the few months coming up. They don't even know me, they don't know us as a group, but they've been very open and welcoming. I think it's beautiful. Yeah.
What is your name?
I'm Mark.
Mark, where are you from?
I'm from Slovenia.
What do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
I like the feeling that you are still in Baltic country, and on the other hand, you are like in Scandinavia. And within this, you are with many people from all over the Europe. So that combination, which is the main point of that event.
So, what's your name?
I'm Julia.
Where are you from, if you can say?
Oh, I'm from Germany.
What do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
I think also the people who welcomed us. This is a very good answer, but I think also the people who came with me here and all the things we can visit, that we have like the opportunity to visit the city, and also I'm living in the center of the city, and it's very beautiful to see, and also all the people who are running around, and they're very open to us. That's the things I like the most.
What's your name?
My name is Karl.
Carl, and where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Carl, what do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
I think I also really discovered the city and the old town. It was very nice to see all these buildings and the old churches.
Firstly, what is your name?
My name is Maria.
And where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
What do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
Well, what I like the most is that Estonia is a very beautiful country. The monuments are really incredible, and the Estonian people are really friendly. They are really open to us, and they want to share everything with us and show us their culture, which is really incredible, and help us to experience this Taizé in the most beautiful way, I would say.
What's your name?
Philip.
Philip, where are you from?
Germany.
Philip, what do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
I like the cold weather, and I like the old town, and it's a great atmosphere everywhere around with all the Taizé people.
What's your name?
I'm Michael, and I'm from Germany.
Michael, what do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
I think it's the city center with the beautiful old houses and old churches, and yesterday we saw it the first time with sunshine, and it was very great.
What's your name?
My name is Nina.
And Žiga.
And where are you from?
We are from Slovenia.
What do you like the most about Tallinn and Estonia?
The medieval look and the very nice people, and also the culture.
Which moments of shared prayer were the most important to you?
Combination between the ones in the big ice hall and the morning ones in my host parish, because the morning ones in the host parish were a way of praying I was not used to, so it's beautiful to discover other churches and other rituals, let's say. And the ones in the arena, there are so many people, and it makes me feel connected.
I think for me it's like not about the prayers we had like in the big hall or something like that, but the prayers I had for myself when I needed time with God, and it was like separating from all, because it was very much, and I worked here and it was a lot, but sometimes I took myself out and was like, now I need time with God, and that really helped me a lot also with the prayer.
For me, I really had a lot to work during the prayers, so for me it was also like Julia, spending the time alone, maybe before sleeping or after waking up, to really calm down and to have a good start in the day.
Joining together with many people with different culture and different nations, the feeling that you are joined together with the same prayer, with praying to God?
For me, the most important moments were actually the moments of silence, I would say, because in silence we can see the God's voice and we can actually think about what we heard during the prayer, during the readings, and maybe during our meetings in our small groups. And in the moment of silence, we can take all these words into our hearts and think about them and preserve them, and maybe think what we can later do with them.
The large prayers, and especially the Night of Lights yesterday, with thousands of people lighting up a candle and sharing a moment together.
So I met a lot of people here again, because during the summer I was volunteering in Taizé, and they were volunteers as well. So we passed some time together, and now we finally met again and sitting together the prayer for the first time again. I think that was the moment.
Part when everyone sing.
What does meeting young people from other cultures and denominations mean to you?
It's very heartwarming because there's a lot of division nowadays, and then just reading the news is kind of scary to me. So the fact that so many people with different beliefs and different ways of living their faith and different ways of living their life, and they all come to the same meeting, and you take all one step forward, and all of a sudden you're a lot closer together, and I think that's really beautiful, and it's important also.
I think a lot because we can really share a lot of our culture with each other, and also it's nice to see how different people believe in God, and also learning from them what I can do, because it's like sometimes it's very different, and then I can really see how they are doing it and can take something for myself also with me.
I really like it because you can only learn a lot more about faith and spirituality when you meet people who have other opinions. So that's how you can learn. So I really like it.
To share traditions, to share emotions, to share way of thinking, to see that we are all people, that we all live to help others, to share love, and to be the child of God.
It is actually my first experience when I meet different denominations, different Christians from different parts of Europe and of Estonia. And I think that it is really incredible that we discover that we have something in common, actually. There are differences between us, but most importantly, we believe in God. We want to do good. We want to share our faith and our experiences and create a better world, I guess.
I love to learn that we all have so much in common. We all have similar interests and all have similar dreams and hopes. I love to see that people from different countries are not divided but united in spirituality.
Pretty a lot, because I think faith is only possible in a community, and the community in your home, sitting together in the church, is one community, but this like worldwide community of Christian is also a community. Just came to my mind when I meet people from other countries, and I feel such a connection to these people being of the same age, the same generation, and the same faith, but in another country.
I really like meeting new people, so I think it's a good opportunity to meet different cultures and to talk to strangers that can become friends.
What touched you the most during this meeting?
Probably the candle prayer. I have this when I go to a regular meeting week in Taizé as well, because the concept of one small fire, one small flame starting in one place and everybody sharing the light, it's so symbolic for sharing a light of Christ and sharing a light of spirituality and of life with one another. So even though you're not speaking, it's this really beautiful, touching moment. I loved it in the arena. It's beautiful.
I think the people because I'm working here, and the people who helped me when I really needed more, that was a lot, because you really see how the people are open and really want to help you when you need it, and it's very nice.
I really like the candle prayer, because like everyone has a candle, and you see a full arena with candles. It's a very nice moment.
That feeling that we are all humans, we are all together, that we can help each other, even though there are wars in different parts of Europe, we can help, and it helps because we are all in the same family of God, and it connects us together.
What touched me the most is that all of the people who are here share hope, share faith, and are open towards each other. They're very helpful and want to share their experiences and their faith. And I think that it is really touching that we all want to experience that faith together, despite our differences.
I was very touched by hearing stories from Ukrainian refugees during the workshops, and also the testimonials of people who stayed loyal to the faith during Soviet times in my parish. I love to hear the stories about what faith can mean even in the darkest times a person can imagine.
Yeah, as I just said, I think it was the first prayer with these people I knew.
For me, it's these prayers that are that we have every day. These prayers are good for the spirit, you know, because you become more relaxed and you think about everything that is happening.
What will you take with you from this meeting? Not just materially, but spiritually or emotionally?
Mostly people, because you exchange little puzzle pieces of your life with the people that you meet, even if you meet them very differently. So I don't think that I can put a lot of words to what I'm going to take with me exactly, but the exchanges you have with people, I think it changes you, and it changed me, and I will take it with me and see what I learned later on. I will discover. No?
It's also like the same answer as Rumi, because I met a lot of people here, and also I got close with a lot of people I didn't really had something to do before, and that was very, very nice. And also I think that God really sent the people to me in this moment because I really needed them, and now they are here and they can share with me the moments, and I will take them and a lot of things I can thankful for.
I think I speak for a lot of volunteers. It was hard work. So emotionally it was kind of a roller coaster, but in total it was really, really nice because you got to spend a lot of time with volunteers and moreover with people from you never met before. So to have them with you in your heart, I think this I will take with me. A lot of new contacts.
I will take with me memories, things that I gained from other people, all experiences they taught me, all emotions. I think the main thing is that the God is with us if we are with Him.
This meeting taught me that it is really important to stay united in different times and to have hope. And many people from different countries shared their wonderful experiences, how they experience faith, how they are disciples, and how they share their testimonies of hope. And I think that it is a great example of how we can share this faith back home with our loved ones, our family and friends.
The lesson I learned about how in some way we are all similar, but still we have some differences, and it's important and it's great to meet new people, and I should meet more people in my everyday life and be more welcoming and open to new people.
I think a lot of good conversations also with new people I got to know, and maybe also that we live under very basic conditions here, but nevertheless sometimes that's very exhausting and hard, but nevertheless we all really enjoy the meeting, and we are closer together because we all have to deal with these conditions, and in the end we do it together because we all know that we have to do it together.
Calm, peace, and joy.
Witam, dziękuję za. Thank you for listening. We wish you all the best in the new year. See you soon.